need to geofence him.
All right, folks. We are geofence. Good. We are live. It is League Week here on Long Island. Our first ever League Week. We'll get more into that in a few minutes. But right now, we've got our first game of the day. We've got Royal Flush. We've got the Screwballs. And there's a ball in the dirt. Started off here. And Geoff going to be leading it off for the Flush. Flush short-handed today. Had to find Dan Mora off the scrap heap. And he was steaming on that scrap heap. But he is here. Pitch. Inside 3-0 early from Richie B. You know, sometimes when you warm up for 20 minutes, you run out of steam. So it's 3-0 now. But anyway, Morris subbing for one of the few people out for Flush this week. And it's a 4-pitch walk to start the tournament / League Week for Geoff. I'm going to bring up Bumpy.
And rolling up.
Swings at the first pitch, and Richie out of play. Wow, probably could have got that even without running very hard. 2 strikes.
That's full tilt. That's full tilt. I ain't kidding. Believe me.
With lack of professional hitters in the lineup, I have to swing it back to them.
That's closer to 0.
All right, quickly 0-2 here.
Sit in the game 2 after
And ball
That's
one.
good pitch, Rich.
Like 78 degrees out, maybe a little less right now, 75. We had a rogue frontal system come through while setting up, and now a little bit into game 1 here. A little bit of rain, pitch, ground ball.
Right there, Buck. Right there, right on it.
You know, it is definitely
Way out front, way out front.
coming down a lot less than it was earlier, but just enough to make the grass a little slick, batter's box a little slick, mound a little slick. And you know what though, we expect it to get a little steamy in about an hour, and all that stuff will go away. And
I like that
third.
pitch, man.
2-2 count here, Bumpy against Richie B. Flush Screwballs, game 1 lead. Right there from Bite.
Go.
Either a 2-2 or a full count. Foul. Johnny showing a little bit more effort than Richie. Cannot make the play.
Why am I not hitting the 80 straight? There he is. It's like my batting practice, probably what it is.
You got a score update already?
Still working that job? Oh, no, I did after all. What's up, Dan? Oh,
Much better, much more formal than Jeff.
And there's a strikeout there from Richie. He gets back.
You were like,
Nice
oh,
outside
yeah, I know I
drop.
did, so I'm like,
Oh no, I'm still
One
working there.
away.
I hate my life. But I'm
That's going to bring up sub Dan Mora wearing his bad chemistry jersey from a few years ago. And that's ball low. First action of the season for Dan Mora. Has taken a step back this year due to priors, but able to find some time today to sub and help out the team. And ball 2 outside.
Let's go, stretch.
Mora, of course, looking very long.
Let's go,
Hair
stretch,
a little combed over. Too much for my liking.
body language is everything.
And 3-0. 3-0 here to Mora. Richie B having a hard time finding the zone early. That's ball 4. And 2 walks. You gotta wonder maybe if Bumpy should have just like not swung at some pitches. He's gonna got a bases loaded now. But it is Geoff now. First, second, 1 away. Richie B already changing balls. Of course, is it broke? Okay. Anyway, so League Week. A little changing up here for those of you who are just joining us.
First and second one out?
We've got 18 teams today playing a 4-game schedule. How is this different than a regular event? Well, a regular SQ usually only has 3 pitch. And that's outside the Geoff for a second. 4 games instead of 3 today. And instead of your traditional single elimination format. Outside corner pitch there, 1 and 2.
Here we go, Rich.
Break teams down by record into different 14 brackets. more, and they will play for a tiered amount of money in points. Well, upstairs, so for example, we'll have 18 teams today. The top 4 teams will play something called 2-1. And those 4 teams will play a quick 2-game playoff for down the way, the highest amount of money and points available today is rewarded for their performance. And then we'll go down tier 2, 3, 4, all the way to 6. Pitch. Geoff looks at that one in the outside corner. Strike 3, 2 away. Richie B working hard here, throwing a lot of pitches, but he's got 2 on and 2 out. And Pete Slater arriving 45 minutes late. Tom Brand for him. Showing up with a big bag, looks like a 10th. That's nice, contributing to the team. That's nice. Pitch.
Come on, right now, kid.
Richie locking in here. Seems to have found that riser to throw for a strike. He's hit the corner with it now, and that one was right down the middle. Strike 3 inside is retired. No runs, no hits, 2 left. Bottom 1, 0.
Slater showed up late, so he has to bat last.
If you guys batted already?
Yes. Top 2. We went 1.
Did you get? You went 1, 2, 3?
No, I hit.
You went. Then he came. You got away. You got so comes added to that.
But it's if he can't play this game.
You'd have to sub him in at some point.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, if you just did it and they didn't say anything.
No, I don't want to take it.
But the rule is he's showed up. You guys already went through your 9-0.
Yeah, I hit twice. Whatever the rule is, that's what we're gonna play.
You know,
I don't want to scare. I don't want to scare.
I don't. You know, I think that's the rule. Maybe we'll have more flexible roster.
I mean, that was the idea.
Well, it's also it's raining. You know, there's war going on. There's war now. So now
I'll ask them if they don't have a
just let
problem
them know.
with it.
Yeah, I'm sure that makes your lineup worse anyway.
Very nice.
Anyway, so there you have it for League Week. We're back into it here. Again, 4-game schedule, and now the thing about the 4-game schedule that's unique as we get back into it here is the 4 games were created not randomly. Usually we do the random 3 teams, and there's your schedule. We're trying to make the 4 teams this week a little bit more cognizant of rivalries, who hasn't played each other yet, trying to get new teams to play different teams, you know. So actually using AI already to come up with a scenario where we're able to type in a few things and kind of work out a schedule where we have teams that haven't played each other yet, and we have a couple of the good teams going at it. So it's kind of nice to be able to kind of coach the schedule a little bit. And that's the whole point of League Week. It's, you know, in the future it'll be based off more off standings. But you know, for the first time, we want to just create a 4-game schedule that was a little bit about making sure teams that play each other will play each other. All right, bottom 1 here. And Geoff on the mound for the Flush, taking on the Screwballs. Johnny Chech leading off, batting close to 1,000 on G. And ball 2. And you know Jeff is probably going to walk in this first at bat. You know, on a wet day like today, early mornings, very hard to find the zone right away. Ooh, that barely hits the inside pipe though. Now quickly 2-2. Steven Mascarino followed by JR. Wow, JR, you guys gave JR all kinds of crap. You batting him 3rd?
He's sitting the next 2 games.
He's getting an at bat the first inning. Pete Alonso doesn't even get an at bat the first inning.
Well, you can't compare the 2.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Pete Alonso.
I don't know. Look at those muscles.
I'm like Tom from The Godfather.
I like Tom. So different, because I don't even think Tom is Tom.
Yeah, no, it's different, but you know what?
Different but the same.
There's a
Different
ball.
but the same, yeah.
Different but the same.
Hey, way to be, Jay.
Yeah, lead off walk for Jonathan. That's going to bring up Esteban.
Yeah. And look who I got.
Yelling. Wow, add Didio to the enemy, they get worse, huh? As an outside pipe shot from Gia. Perhaps not struggling as much from the mound as previously anticipated. That's a fly ball right field.
Triple.
Hits the fence for a triple, and Screwballs the early 1-0 lead.
Right? What? Oh, sorry.
Triple, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it hit the bottom. Think so, Patty?
I think so. No one ever can just be honest about whether or not a ball hit the wall. Everyone's got agendas. It's not really an interpretive decision. It did or
Whose
didn't.
call is that anyway?
Huh?
Is that the batter's
I
call?
believe it's batter's call. But you know, you can check the rule book.
Triple.
I'll tell you right now whose call it is.
Why don't we cover an obscure rule in or something like
You can do that. But they're all obscure to you guys.
that? Well, then it won't matter which
We
one.
got a league of obscure rules. All right, let's see. Who makes the call in that situation?
In front of you.
I guess it would be covered in under did the ball touch the wall following a hit? It's fielder's call.
Really? The fielder, how could the fielder make that call when his back is turned?
Well, how could the batter make that call from 100 feet away?
I agree. It's about the same eyesight. It's about the same, especially when your eyes are 60.
Yeah, I guess that'd be fielder's call technically.
What's happening? Out there?
Anything about hitting the wall.
Unless you're playing screwballs and it's all score.
Yeah, that's Screwball's call.
Either way. All right, Jay, good layoff there.
JR batting third for the Screwballs today, and a lot going on in the background between JR and the Screwballs. Usual midseason drama, but seems to have ticked up a tad this year. The question is, has JR paid for today? Oh!
Hey!
Geoff, that was like 75 at this guy's head.
You know what? If you're gonna hit him in the head, we like it fast. He was late. That was a screwball call right there. We asked him to do that. That was our.
Oh, look at him, He's like Evander Holyfield after getting hit in the ear by Tyson.
Oh, he has.
The fact that we have that going on film is great.
Yeah, he's got the old Evander Holyfield going on.
And then when he contacts him, if he has money for the call.
That's what I said. Has he paid yet?
No. Can you ask him on camera, please?
I could ask him on camera.
Thank you.
We can ask him live. He's walking around. He really was not feeling good, I guess, after that hit.
Because he has vertigo.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, so that could be
That's
bad.
why when he hit a little pop-up tail goes. But he runs it.
Oh, because it doesn't get vertigo when he does that? That's interesting. Well, maybe we should check on him, make sure he's all right.
You know who we are? I got a ride.
Yeah, grow up.
You know what?
He's collecting a pension. He's all
That
right.
is JR's excuse. He has CTE. He definitely does. Is that what it is, CTE?
All right, so we're going to pause. Oh, that was an actual walk? Oh, I thought we were waiting for him to come back to bat. Oh, thank God. Thank God we'd be here forever. All right, Richie B stepping in the box now. Geoff changing his ball, looks like. Hat already off. Geoff looking disgusted. Pitch. Ball. Geoff looking like it's game 4 of a 5-game schedule. Richie B doing his typical, ooh, I didn't mean to do that, throwback. Whoops. Slipped out of my hand.
It is wet.
It's not dry. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's in the dirt. Oh.
Jeff, figure it out, Jeff.
I know, this guy came down and subbed for this. He's done.
Rich, you gotta love it.
All right, here we go. 3-0 count to Richie. Geoff trying to find one here to get back into it. Pitch. And there's not. It is ball 4. And they are loaded. Loaded for Jerry.